Right, nice little £7 linear, caught in the margin down there on the left, whacked round on the rod, nearly come off the actual rod rest really. It was tight in there, the clutch was a little bit tight because I didn't want to go into the snags, but yeah, pleased with that. Caught it on some party mix that I made up, chucked them into the margin, caught on a double tiger nut on a blowback rig. Awesome. Let's get it back, first of the many. Let's get him in. Right, we've got a live lead coming here. £7.2 like the first one I caught. Couldn't believe it, £7.2. Yeah, but yeah, same one. Same weight, sorry. Yeah, caught in the open this time. 12mm live system dumbbell. Tipped off with a fake yellow corn. Ripped off and reeled it in to find a nice little common.
Another good fish?
Yeah, second, so let's get some more on the bank. Right, 15 minutes of putting that same rod out. Got a nice cracking £8 linear. Very, after spawning here, he's a bit damaged on my side. I haven't shown you that, because he is a bit damaged. Well, you could probably see him if you could. There's a little scale damage there. So I've put loads of Kilda safe zone goo on it all over. Safety medic pack there, so for him. He's a bit damaged after spawning, I guess. But yeah, look at that cracking colour, cracking scales on it.
Yeah, lovely fish, Luke. What did you catch them on?
Oh, that was on the live system dumbbell again, tipped off with the plastic fake corn. Just whacked out in the open again. So seems to be working, because that's the second fish off that rod.
Yeah, they're obviously on the feed, Luke. So that's literally within a space of 2 in half an hour. So
yeah,
let's put him back and get some new on.
Yeah, let's get some more.
Nice fish.
One. Cheers. Right, welcome back to Carp. Finally got out the bank after the bank holiday Monday, last time at Wally's. And as you can tell, we have ventured to Warmwell. And what it is I'm spicing up a bit, different venues each time, so you lot viewers don't get bored of fishing the same venue all the time. So, like you say in the week, what did you say, Ollie?
Yeah, I just thought we'd try somewhere local, and saying we're only down the road from Warmwell. We thought for the price we would come down here and check it out, because we heard some rumours that there's possible 20s in it. Yeah. So we thought we'd come down here and give it a try, so hence why we're here. Yeah,
and as it's vlog 10, I've done a little competition, and like you say, back in the late 80s, early 90s, there was 2 big carp in here called Herman and Bertha. Sadly they're not with us today, because they managed to die of like natural causes and that. But yeah, pretty sad really. But yeah, what it was is many top anglers used to visit this, and the angler that used to visit this, you've got to guess the name of. Give you a little clue. His name is on some of the carp products. It's a big clue there. So if you put your name, your comment of the top angler in the comments of this blog at the end, I'll draw it out of a hat who's going to be the winner. And what you win is a tub of 5-star pop-ups, as you can see here. One of these that I use. So I've used them in my other previous blogs. But yeah, that's what you'll win. So guess the top angler and you'll win a tub of 3 pop-ups of 5-star. So anyway, Ollie, what are we going to do then?
Well, I think we'll put some fresh baits out and see how we get on, and hopefully get some fish on the bank.
Yeah, hopefully. So let's try and get some fish on the bank, guys. Right, this is the rig that's done 2 of my carp and the margin on the left. It's 2 drilled out tiger nuts, as you can see, on a long shank blowback rig, which you can see the ring there, right on the back. Yeah, so that slides up and down in through the shank of the back of the hook, to prevent the hook from being blown back from the carp. It cannot physically remove it. It always, well, hopefully should anyway, nail into the bottom lip of the carp. Yeah, and then obviously I'm using my 12-pound ESP sink link as usual on a 2.5 pair lead. I'm running on to lead cord today, so nice and simple, ready tied. And this is what I made earlier in the week. I thought, right after spawning, fish are always hungry, so I thought, let's get on some party mix. So there's party blend, hemp and tiger nuts. I soaked all this for 48 hours in one single pot. Literally filled it up, so there's about a ½ inch, ¼ inch overhang over the top of all of this slop. And yeah, soaked it for 48 hours. Finally got to the 48-hour deadline and put it into a nice little cooking pot and stunk the kitchen out for 50 minutes. But yeah, that's the outcome of it. I'm using this margin down here, down on the left there, and all I'm doing, the sun is beaming in this camera now, but yeah, down there where these ducks are, you can, they're not diving down on it, so it's quite deep down there, and I'm just putting out 4 to 5 handfuls like there every catch. So let's get that rod back out and catch some more carp. Nice linear, £5. Brought it in, we weighed it, took a couple of pictures, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we found it, this one's got another scale missing. Pretty bad really, but I can only think this is due to maybe holiday makers, but I don't think that could be it. I don't know. One of the reasons.
Well, it could be a spawning link.
It could be like the spawning, couldn't it? Like you say. But some carp care kit, not the carp goo that I said earlier. I was a bit late at night, so we just put some of that on, and then you just like brush it around with the old swab to get it in. Poor thing, but it's good stuff. You always have this in your travel kit, always.
Yeah, it's definitely a must when you come fishing. You know, if you get a bad fish, you can look after it. Like
they say it's good, but look at it, it just washes off. But at least we've done it, we've treated it. That's all we can do. Few catapults of the old live system. Get that out there on the right hand rod. Get these carp introducing again on these on my swim. It's 10 o'clock now. 4 hours since the last carp. So let's bring these carp back in the swim and get these rods going off again. Right, just doing my right hand rod, using a solid PVA bag by Corda, the small ones, using that, and then I'm filling it up with pellet. Then I've got my live system 10mm olly with a 10mm dumbbell in the hook bait. It's raining now on my PVA, not good. To tie it off, quick melt Corda PVA tape, and then, but before tying it off, I added the Palatrax, the drench, and I squirted a couple of squirts into there and then tied it off. job done. I'm going to cast it out to the margin. So hope that will tempt me a no carp in the afternoon. Let's get on it. £7.4, just caught off the margin again on the 2 tiger nuts. Previous, about 2 minutes ago, not even that, a minute, I lost one. Got this one, went to PVA bag it up for the right hand rod, and the bloody left hand rod screamed off. Nice one, nice little linear again. It's got a bit of fin damage, scale damage due into spawning, so we're going to put some carp care kit on that again. Put it back, so happy days, it's 5th fish.
Yeah, good fish
already, so happy days for this one.
Fish on the, fish on the bank, Luke.
Fish on the bank.
Right.
As you can see, we have a GoPro Hero 3 with the head cam, spare batteries, an iPad to download it all, which is Ollie's famous GoPro that he's got, and he decides to keep it in the car, and I film on my Samsung Galaxy S2. Nice one, Ollie. Well, next time, hopefully the blog will be in HD with a GoPro. Happy days if we can get that filmed, eh, Ollie?
Yes, mate. First mirror of the week, so this one's just saved me because otherwise I'd have blanked. It's an £8.2 caught on a mainline chocolate pop-up with a fake sweet corn. So it was over near the water filtration unit in the middle of the lake. Just had a real great scream. So just got him in with a nice little £8.2. So quite a nice little fish, and thank God he saved me from blanking for the whole weekend. But it's still a very hard lake, and they don't seem to be on the feed still. And it's about, I think it's nearly about 11 o'clock now at night.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, mate.
So happy days, one on the bank.
Yeah, nice one, Ollie.
Cheers, Luke.
Right, £6 common. Long wait for this one. It's about 1:25 in the morning. Previous catches in the night has been 1:44, 2 o'clock. I said to you, Ollie, that we'll go to bed, and I'll see you in about 45 minutes. It was actually 8 minutes. So yeah, no damage to this one. Nice little common, really.
Yeah, it's good net. What did you catch him on, Luke?
Caught it on live system again. That was it.
Just with a pellet bag?
Yeah, pellet bag, really. Yeah.
Nice, good looking fish.
Yeah, let's get it back because he's lively. Need to get my head down for some knackers.
Fish on the bank.
Yeah, fish on the bank. The friendly deer comes up near you. Well, it comes up near the chalets, and the holiday makers feed it bread. Bloody weird. Good old Bambi up there. How tame is that? Right, just packed all the main essentials away, like the bivvy and all the bags and everything. Just got the rods out for another half an hour to see if we can get that quick bite before we pack up. But yeah, very pleased for this lake with all the fish we've caught, considering after spawning and that. So yeah, ideal lake to come down here. Good choice, really. But yeah, how do you think about it then, Ollie? What was your views?
Yeah, you get here and it's a lovely place. There's plenty of features on the around the lake. There's plenty of patches of lilies, and there's a couple of islands you can cast to. But I say, Luke did say it was a bit of a hard swim, but we think we're putting that down to it's only been a week or so since they spawned, and when we did catch some, there was some damage, as you'll see from the videotapes. But otherwise, I'll definitely come back, give it a day sesh before I actually do another weekender. But otherwise, I was quite happy coming down here.
Yeah, like you say, we did get plagued by some of the holiday makers. As you can tell, everyone comes on, oh, what you caught, what you're using. But then that's fishing, innit? Everyone wants to know what you've caught. But yeah, we did get a bit pestered. But apart from that, it's lovely venue. One thing as well, hard to put your pegs in on your bivvy, so bring a hammer to put the pegs down, and also I brought bank sticks, which was even harder to put in, so trying to get that set up, it took me bloody, well, I fished all through the night on one setup, up like European style, and the other night I didn't like it, so I had to fish down, got a little hammer out, tap the bank sticks down, but ideal. Ollie was using a pod, which is what I thought you should have brought for this job, so but anyway, remember about this competition, it's the famous angler that used to fish this in the 90s after the 250s. You've just got to name the top angler who he was, and I'll send you some 5-star pop-ups through the post in a couple of weeks' time. I'll draw it out of a hat, and yeah, you get your chances of some 5-star bait. Nice one, guys. Catch you back in another blog. Cheers.
Well, here we go, just as we finished packing all the gear away and leaving the rods out to the last thing before we went home. We just sat there having a quick chat, and with that Luke's rod just bent round, really quick round to the left, and we haven't actually seen it yet, but it looks quite a good fish. So I think it always pays to leave your rods out and make sure you pack them away last, because otherwise we wouldn't have obviously had this fish. So you can see
same again, the margin rod, wasn't it, Ollie? We were just looking out on there, and the rod just bent right round.
Yeah.
Strip line again.
I'm playing it for a good, what, 5 minutes? If not, 5-6 minutes?
Out to tie this one.
Yeah.
It looks like a bloody £6 common, to be honest.
Yeah. But that's another thing, I don't know if we mentioned it in the blogs about this lake, that they are little fish, but they're good old scrappers. You would think they're a big old fish, but the little ones don't have to give a good old fight, which is the good thing about coming here also. But it's definitely
definitely a scrapper, this one.
Yeah, he's loving to try and take Luke into the reed bed and hide away and try and shake the hook, but yeah, I reckon that's good. Possible 7-8 pounder he might have on there. He's taking ages, isn't he? There he goes. Yes, well done, Luke.
Beautifully done.
Fish on the bank.
Fish on the bank.